أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا قوم لكم الملك اليوم ظاهرين في الأرض فمن ينصرنا من بأس الله إن جاءنا قال فرعون ما أريكم إلا ما أرى وما أهديكم إلا سبيل الرشاد وقال الذي آمن يا قوم إني أخاف عليكم مثل يوم الأحزاب مثل دأب قوم نوح وعاد وثمود والذين من بعدهم وما الله يريد ظلما للعباد ويا قوم إني أخاف عليكم يوم التناد يوم تولون مدبرين ما لكم من الله من عاصم ومن يضلل الله فما له من هاد صدق الله العظيم. These are ayat from Surat Ghafir, the ayah number 13, 31 and 32. Actually, we have about to finish the ayah number 29. We were speaking about the word of Fir'aun. When Fir'aun started to speak in response to that man, the believer from his nation, Fir'aun said in response to him, قال فرعون ما أريكم إلا ما أرى. I do not show you except what I see. So he wanted from his people to trust him and to not believe that man, that believer, who talked to them very significantly and very clear and in understanding way, very logically. Fir'aun felt that the people may follow him and do not obey him, and he may lose his kingdom. He said he felt that he should speak and he should say something, but he couldn't find to say anything other than saying, believe in me. I'm sincere to you and I advise you what I see good for myself. ما أريكم إلا ما أرى. He has not any real evidence, any real argument against that man. He couldn't argue with him, but he wanted from his people to trust him. ما أريكم إلا ما أرى وما أهديكم, and I do not guide you إلا سبيل الرشاد. I guide you only to that to path of right policy, سبيل الرشاد, right conduct. ما أهديكم إلا سبيل الرشاد. I guide you to the way of truth. Believe in me and do not believe in Moses, or do not believe in that man from my folk. They are not saying the truth. Fir'aun couldn't only say this word in قال فرعون ما أريكم إلا ما أرى وما أهديكم إلا سبيل الرشاد. Fir'aun couldn't say anything else, so the word returned to that believer man, and he continued speaking, he said, وَقَالَ الَّذِي آمَنَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala informs us that the man continued to speak and said, وَقَالَ الَّذِي آمَنَ يَا قَوْمِ, O my people. And from here we understand that this man is able to speak, and either he has a powerful position in that folk or in that place in the sight of people, because no one preventing him from speaking at that place, or Fir'aun's state allows people to speak about their thinking and to share their belief. Fir'aun here do not commanding to prevent him from speaking. Look, he's continuing to speak. وَقَالَ الَّذِي آمَنَ, the believed man said. Why? There may be some reasons, and I think one of them, Fir'aun wants to show to the people that he is really sincere. If he try to shut up him and stop him, the people and his position at that place will be weakened, and he will show his weak side to himself and to the people. It will be manifest for all that he is not able to hear that man. He cannot endure to hear that man, because the power of the truth is very effective. I think therefore he let him to speak, and he showed to the people that he is confident, he is speaking the truth, and he is guiding them to the truth, so the people could fool themselves against the truth and believing in Fir'aun. وَقَالَ الَّذِي آمَنَ يَا قَوْمِ إِنِّي أَخَافُ عَلَيْكُمْ. The believer man said to his folk, Ya qawmi. In the ayah number 29, we saw him speaking to his folk, Ya qawmi lakum al-mulku al-yawma da'i. He addressed the people all, not only Fir'aun. Here again he says, Ya qawmi, O my people. Especially he is addressing the Egyptians. Ya qawmi inni akhafu alaykum, I fear for you. مثل يوم الأحزاب, like the day of the groups, the group of the past. He wants to say to them that if you deny today, do not think that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remain you in order to deny him without punishing you here today and in the hereafter. In the ayah number 29, he said to them, لَكُمُ الْمُلْكُ الْيَوْمَ ضَاهِرِينَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. You are now being dominant in the earth, but do not think that, do not feel free, do not feel confident that Allah cannot punish you. If Allah intend to punish you, فَمَنْ يَنْصُرُنَا مِنْ بَأْسِ اللَّهِ, who can save us from the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? And when he speak to his nation, to the Egyptians, look, he is not saying who will save you from Allah. He says who will save us. He do not exclude himself from his nation. We can learn from his wording that a speaker should not exclude himself from his speech. For example, when I say, who will save you if you deny Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? It's not the right way, I think and I understand, I learn from that speaker, the believer from the Pharaoh's family, that I should include myself and say, if we deny Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we deny the only one God, who will save us if He punish us? This is more suitable and it's more understandable. But if you exclude yourself and only speak to the people, they may feel that you are confident and you feel that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already forgiven you and you are in a very good situation. You are free from the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or they may think that you do not fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are certain about Him that He will not punish you. As a matter of fact, no believer can reach this state according to Islam. All the believers, even the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was fearing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He was not certain that Allah cannot punish him. And in Quran, when we read, we understand that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself too, like us before Allah Azza wa Jal, and he should respect Him. He should fear of Him. If he do anything wrong, should know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can punish him. So when we talk to the people, when we convey the message, or we should include ourselves in our speech and imitate this believer man, because his speech is eloquent and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala liked his speech, so that He include his speech in Quran, and till that day the revelation had come. All the believers are reading his speech here, subhanahu wa ta'ala. It means that Allah Azza wa Jal wanted to learn, to draw the lessons from his speech. He says, فَمَنْ يَنْصُرُنَا مِنْ بَأْسِ اللَّهِ إِنْ جَاءَنَا. Who can save us from the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should it befall us? In the ayah number 29, he said like this, and here he says in the ayah number 13, وَقَالَ الَّذِي آمَنَ يَا قَوْمِ, O my people, إِنِّي أَخَافُ عَلَيْكُمْ, I fear for you.